What's up, everyone? Rob's Reviews back at you with another video. I know it's been a very long time, you guys. I took a very long break and had to focus on myself, try to focus on what I had going on in life. And that caused for just letting go of social media, in my opinion, which really helped. And I'm going to fill you guys in on exactly what was going on. So I think on the last video that I made, I did mention that I lost a friend of mine. He was the first homicide here in Yakima this year. Shortly after that, another buddy of mine passed away. I'd say about 2 weeks at the most after that, just out of the blue. I have another really good friend of mine. We're going to keep his name confidential. We'll just call him DB. And he's been a part of my life, I'd say, for about the last 15 years and helped me develop into the person that I am today. Very good person. One of those people that it's hard to come by, hard to find. He's older. He's about 79 years old. He'll be 80 in November, and hopefully he makes it to see 80. He's been fighting cancer, I believe prostate cancer, for the last 25 years, and has Parkinson's and a few other things wrong with him. And you know, he's had the best cancer treatments and has been fighting this for 25 years, a long, crucial battle. And I've just seen him over the years being limited on what he can do. And it's just been tough to see him like this. And so I end up giving him a call, and I made it a thing I get Mondays and Tuesdays off from work, so I made it a thing to make sure I'm up there every Monday to visit with him, because it's getting closer and closer. When I was on the phone with him to set up a visitation on a Monday, my mom calls me, and I'd let him know. I says, you know, I got to click on the other line. My mom's calling. Give me 1 second. I'll call you back. And she mentioned to me that my aunt passed away as I was on the phone with my buddy. So that kind of hit home too, hit hard, because, you know, that has you thinking of your own family, your own mom, you know, and the problems that my mom has. And, you know, life is not guaranteed for anyone, and some people take life for granted. So with that being said, it's been a rough time for me. I know my buddy DB only has a few months, if that, to go. He would love to see his next birthday. But, you know, we've done a lot of things over the years. You know, I went to school for, and I've told you guys this before, aerospace engineering. And in fact, him and his wife were one of the people that voted that class into YVCC, where I went to school at. And not only I went to school for that, but before that, I went to school for drafting, AutoCADs, MiniCADs, templates, all that good stuff. But I never was able to use my hands and actually bring something to reality based on blueprints I've drawn or designs that I had in mind. But with DB, it's another story. He's taught me so much in life that you just can't put a price on that. You know, it's something that you'll never forget, and we've been through a lot together, and, you know, he's like a father figure to me. You know, in between all of these unfortunate happenings in my life, I'd say a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks on Thursday, my wife actually had to go undergo emergency surgery because of her appendix was about to explode. We had no idea what was going on. The hospital, we only have one hospital. We used to have two. One of them was shut down, and so our hospitals are very overcrowded, and it's very hard to get a room in there. But we were in the emergency and sat there, and it was just the worst thing that I can ever experience as a husband, to see my wife in so much agonizing pain and screaming, help, 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 and me not being able to do anything about it. So over the time, you guys, I've been focusing on myself, making sure that, you know, my mind is completely straight. There was no possible way I would have been able to do videos and been into it. The good news is our grow is still going, and I'm so excited to show you guys the update. There's a lot of big changes with the grow, and you're probably wondering, what is it that helped me free my mind of all these bad things happening? And before I get into that, big shout out to everyone that checked in on me. You know, Leah Farrell, the Harvest Moon Gardens, BW Genetics, you know, my sponsors, my community. I appreciate you guys, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to update you guys as much as possible, especially those that were following along on this cocoa grow. But the good news is it's still going, and there's more things to it. And I'd love to show you guys, and we're gonna also go ahead. I will either make another video on that, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. I was going to integrate videos of my buddy and some of the projects we've done. I was gonna integrate pictures of some of the family members I lost to show you guys. And also let you guys know what's been helping me free my mind. So I think I made up my mind during this video that we're gonna make separate videos for the grow update. We're gonna do 2 more things on this video before I move on to the next. And that is talk about what is it that's helped Rob overcome these obstacles that have been thrown my way and all this stress. You know, I've had one bad year like this. I'd say maybe 2015. I lost about 7 family members and friends, and it's just a tragedy. You know, I don't wish this upon my worst enemy. It's something that's very hard to take in, you know, and death is so unexpected that you really don't know how to deal with it until it's there. And even when it's there, it's still hard to deal with it. But let me show you guys what's been helping me free my mind, and something that I'm going to integrate into Rob's Reviews channel. And we'll talk about exactly how I'm going to do that, what I can and can't do. But let's go ahead and pull it out. Comes in a really nifty case like this, and I've always wanted one of these, and I figured right now was the time to grab it because I needed something to take my mind off of everything. And I got myself a DJI Mini 2 drone, 249 grams, 4K video. You can do 1080p, 4K 60 frames a second, 4K 30 frames per second, 2.7K or 720p or 1080p. It's got a 6-mile distance that I can fly. You can fly it probably about 2,000 feet. I haven't really went up too high because there are restrictions on these drones. For those of you guys that don't know, these drones are amazing. First of all, I've tried the $50, $60 ones on Amazon. And if you can control one of those drones, for those of you guys that are into drones, you'd be a master at controlling these. These things are so easy to control. I cannot express to you how easy it is and how fun it is to fly these. I do have some really good videos that I would love to show you guys that I've created with this drone. I think I've got it down to the point where I can actually make some good videos. You know, there's different editing software built into these where you can add music to it. I got a 128 gig 4K micro SD card, and I got the Fly More bundle, which means it comes with 3 batteries, the case, it came with extra propellers, and a few other things. But we will be integrating this drone into our videos, and unfortunately, I can't use it to fly around into my garage where my grow is to kind of get some cinematic views because I live right in the path of an airport. And with these things, they are not 250 grams. And what I mean by that, a drone that is 250 grams plus has to be registered, I believe, with the FAA. This one's 249 grams, but there still are restrictions. In fact, there's, I think it's called GeoSafe. So DJI, there are drones without GeoSafe, but DJI integrates GeoSafe into their flying systems, which means when you fly this drone, it hooks to about, I think I've had it up to 25 satellites. You got to have your location on, you got to have your Bluetooth on, you've got to have your Wi-Fi on, and based on all those signals that it receives, it gives you a map of where you're at, and there's restricted zones, authorization zones, altitude zones, caution zones. There's about 10 different zones that you either cannot fly in, period, or you have to get authorization to fly in. In the zone that I live in, there's an airport that way, maybe 5 miles at most, and the airplanes literally fly a path right above my house to land, and so it's a restricted area. I can turn it on, set everything up, but it will not let me take off. The propellers won't even move because of the fact that I'm in the zone, even when I'm in my house, which is kind of weird. But about 100 yards that way, I can take off, and it's called an authorization zone, which means I have to sign an agreement, register my drone into this flight, select how many days I'm going to fly, how high I'm going to fly, what the purpose of me flying is for that day, my serial number of the drone, all this other stuff. And once you do that, it'll let you take off, and you can exceed, or you cannot exceed, 394 feet. Once you get it that high, it's going to tell you, bring it down, you're too high, FAA violation, regulation, something or that. But you can go higher. I've gotten it over 1,000 feet, so I know it goes pretty high. So that's been helping me take my mind off everything, guys. And I'm so excited to bring some of these videos of this footage to you guys and show you guys kind of how my mind's been relaxing and taking in all this stuff. But before we get any further into this video, and before this video ends, I want to share something with you guys. And if you guys want to check out my grow, make sure you guys check out the next video that I post. It may be a short one, but I will go over everything that we've done, or everything I've done, let you know what we got going on, exactly where we're at. It's kind of messy in the garage, I'm not going to lie, but you know, the grow is there, and so we'll talk more about that. But I got a package. Here we go. We're going to open this up and see exactly what's inside. I'm not going to tell you guys. This isn't from one of my sponsors, but big shout out to BW Genetics, you guys. He did have some feminized seeds. I've seen them on there. I was this close from grabbing them, but I had gotten this before that, and so therefore I couldn't find myself to purchase another pack when I just bought this. But big shout out to BW Genetics. He is getting more and more feminized seeds, you guys. Use code 2021 for 50% off, free shipping, and check them out. But let's open this up and let's see exactly what's inside. I literally just got this today. Also, if you guys are watching this video, make sure you watch to the very end for something very special, all right? You guys are going to want to stay tuned. If not, you're going to be missing out. All right, piece of cardboard. All right, first thing we got a SLAP 207 Genetics, you guys. We got ourselves, correct me if I'm wrong, a Mephisto Genetics Reserve line. This is authentic, you guys. Just came in today. I have the double grape. There's 3 feminized seeds in here. Check out what the package looks like. It's pretty dope. And it says, for the Mephisto Genetic Reserve line, we've delved deep into the archives to select and recreate our very favorite hybrid strains taken from Mephisto's offering from the last decade of specials, one-offs, and Illuminados. These select strains combine the best flavors, aromas, and special unique qualities for our sizable catalog designed for customers that may have missed them on the first release, or those that caught them and want to experience them again. All Reserva line seeds are 100% autoflower and 99.9% feminized. All right, so we are going to actually throw these in some water today, and I'll explain to you why in the video that I'm going to make on the update. So you guys are going to stay tuned, check that out. My couch sits low. I find myself reclining. I got a freebie. This is the 207 Auto Northern Lights feminized. Very nice. So there's a freebie, you guys. I'm not sponsored by this company. If you guys want to check them out, go ahead and check them out. But check out BW Genetics as well. But there's a lot of things you guys can find on there as well. Without any further ado, you guys, I really appreciate you tuning in. That special thing we were talking about, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway. This giveaway will only go on for today, and I will be announcing the winners tomorrow. If you would like to qualify for the giveaway, you must live in the USA. You must be over 21 years old. And this shipping's free, shipping's on me. We will announce the winner tomorrow, and you must leave a comment, and you must be subscribed. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now, so you can be qualified to win. And go ahead and like and leave a comment, and I will use a comment generator to make sure we pick maybe 3 winners. We'll see. You guys just go ahead and comment, share the video, and we will see you guys on the next one. The genetics I will be giving out are going to be BW Genetics. And yeah, so you guys go ahead and hit that like button, leave a comment, and we will see you guys later on in the update and tomorrow for the winners announced. Thank you.